Welcome, amazing one, and let's solve this beautiful geometry puzzle together. We are given a square that measures 10 units, and inscribed are two equal semicircles, such that the diameter of this lies on this part of this square, and the diameter of this semicircle lies on this part of the square. And you observe that they both overlapped. The question is asking us find x. X is this part that is shaded. Now what does it mean? You see that this means that we are asked to find the area of this shaded region, because area is the amount of space occupied by a plane shape, and the amount of space that this x occupies is the same as the area. Now how do we get the area of this shaded region? It's just so easy. I'll take you through it step by step. Now, because of this overlap, you need to be careful in answering this. Let me show you how to get this area. So what we need to do is, since these two semicircles are equal and the diameter is the same as the side of the square as well as this, it means they both intersect. This point of intersection is the same as the center of the square. And because this is the center of the square, it has made the work much easier for us. So it means that if we are to find the area of the shaded, we cannot go straight to finding this area of the semicircles and then subtract from the area of the entire square, because there is an overlap. So what you need to do is, let me show you what you will do. So what you need to do is, we are free to draw a line from here, from this center of the square, to touch this, just to get what we want. So if you do that, this is what you have. So you can join it this way. This is what you have. You can also do same here. So if you do it, this is what you have. Now what do you do with this? Observe closely. You will see that if we are to find the area of this shaded, it means that we need to find the area of this part, which is, let's label it A. If you find the area of this part A, then find the area of this part, the whole of this part, which we can label part B. Then find the area of this part, which is C. Then we subtract these three from the area of the entire square, and that gives us area of the square, the big square, minus, so we're going to have area of the big square minus the area of A minus that of B minus the area of C. This is all we should do to find the area of the shaded. Now let's go back. You see that this is a square, and for every square the sides are always equal. It means we are going to take it one at a time. So let's first get the area of the square. So if you do that, you are going to have area of square is equal to, if here is 10, this length is 10, here is 10, here is 10. So it means we are going to multiply two sides, and that will give us 10 times 10. So it means area of the square is equal to 100 squared units. So what should we do next? Now that we have found the area of the square, we are going to find the area of this part A. Now how do you do that? If you look at this, you remember we said this is the center of the square, and it has automatically divided this semicircle into two equal parts. In that case, this has become the center of the semicircle. And when you divide a semicircle into two equal parts, it gives you a quarter circle. It means that this part of the shape A is the quarter circle. So how do you get the area of this quarter circle? For the quarter circle, so we are going for area of shape A. So let's get the area of shape A. So to do that, let's take this part off. Area will now be area of a quarter circle, which is 1/4 pi r squared. And remember that your r is the radius, which is the line from the center to the circumference. So a line from here to here is your radius. Now how do you get that? Remember that this total length is given as 10 units. and this line has divided it equally, so it means from here to here is going to give us 5 units. In that case, we are going to have the area will be 1/4 times pi multiplied by our radius is 5, so we have 5 squared. And when you work this out, it gives you area will be 5 squared is 25, so we have 25 pi divided by 4. So this has given us the area of this quarter circle. So we can have it that this is the same as 25 pi divided by 4. Now what should we do next? We need to find the area of shape B. How do you do that? If you look at that shape E, you see that the major shape you are seeing is a square, because from here to here is the radius, which is the same as this, and is 5. From here to here, you know, it's the same as from here down to this, which is the same as 5. So here is also 5. From here to here is 5. It means that from here down to this end is also 5. So you see that this is a square. Now how do you get the area of that shape B? Let me show you. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always choosing to learn through us. If you love what we do, why not subscribe for the more you get? Make sure notification bell is on, because you'll get updates from us every day. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Let's keep doing this. So to find area of shape B, we have it that area of shape B is the same as area of square, which will give us, just multiply two sides, which is 5 squared, and that will give us area is 25. So the area of shape B is 25. So this is 25 squared units. Now to find the area of shape C, you see that shape C, this is right angle there. Now this shape C is also a quarter circle, and from here to here is 5. So it means area of shape C is the same as 1/4 multiplied by pi multiplied by the radius is 5 squared, and that gives us 1/4 times 25 pi, which is the same as 25 pi over 4. So this gives us 25 pi over 4. Now that we have found those areas, we can now find the area of the shaded. So it means that the area of shaded is the same as area of the big square, which we said is 100, minus the area of shape A, which is 25 pi over 4, minus area of shape B, which is 25, minus area of shape C, which is 25 pi over 4. Subtract this, it gives us 75. So for these two, it's going to give us negative 50. Add this, it gives you 50 pi over 4. Let's simplify to have. So simplify this, we have 2 here is 2, 2 here is 25. We now have area of the shaded, which is the same as x, is equal to 75 minus 25 pi over 2. So this is what we have for the area. You can also get the approximated value to have. So we have area of shaded, which is the same as x, is approximately 35.73 and is in squared unit. This is also in squared unit. So these two areas are correct. And I hope you learned something. Don't forget to tell us how much. Like, share. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.